Hello everyone, welcome back to the table. I wanted to show you today what a delivery from Topside Minis looks like. So I just want to throw out there that this was sent to me by Topside Mini for the purpose of showing you, do reviews, things like that. So thank you Topside Minis. Now they do an amazing job of packaging this stuff. So when it arrives, you're going to get a box, usually a box. The first order I did, it came in a box. So the more you order, the bigger the box. But they pack everything really nice. See, this is what was really cool. I opened this first, so you didn't have to watch me struggle with tape. But I wanted you to see the care they take in packaging this stuff. I know sometimes that doesn't seem like such a big deal, but this is actually very, very great what they did. So all of the ship labels for this particular order that we did, it comes in a nice protective baggie. The first one I did, the sheets were printed and they didn't come in a bag, but it was kind of a small order. But since this was a bigger order, they got everything packaged really nice. That's really slick. You get a nice packing list, gives you, a chance to check and make sure you have everything. So this particular box, and we'll go over the individual sets they sent here in a little bit, but it contains the Atlantic Convoy battle set. And so just like when I did the River Plate, same thing, came with a nice packing list, so it let me know everything that came in the package so I can compare it with the stickers and make sure I had everything. Also, there's a Bismarck battle set. So this right here is enough ships that I'll be able to do quite a bit of North Atlantic fighting, but then I'll be able to check all the ships with everything. And then I honestly don't know if they have like all of these sets like pre-laid out, so all they have to do is hit the print button when you say Bismarck battle set, but it really kind of seems that way because the sets just come out, everything is laid out really, really nice. So this is what they look like when you first get them out of the box. Again, the bigger set you order, the more that your sheets will be filled in. Let's see, when I did the River Plate, I think it was like one or two sheets like this, like one sheet. And it was like actually kind of cut out from sheets. But since this is a bigger full set, you're going to get right there. See, Bismarck, one of 3 sheets. And then they're filled with so much. Rodney, which is a Nelson class battleship. Got the Admiral Hipper. And so this is part of the Bismarck set. So if I remember when I was looking at the Order of Battle, the Bismarck set, you had basically the Prince Eugen, and then you also had the Bismarck, and then everything else was like British. So this is going to give you a lot of British stuff, and I mean, amazing. We're going to do like a more full-on like overview of what comes in everything. But there's the Bismarck 3 of 3, so it's got a, well, there's 3 of 3 plus. So it's also got the Hood, Victorious, Ark Royal, Prince of Wales, some destroyers, or well, actually what are these? Cruisers. I think those are cruisers. Haven't quite learned all the different ship types based just by looking at them. Oh, these are actually part of the Atlantic Convoy. So that was the other thing they sent, was Atlantic Convoy and Bismarck, mostly because I asked them to. My son loves like the Graf Spee, he likes like the Bismarck. So we're going to do a lot of Atlantic gaming with this. So I'm going to set those off to the side. And then just real quick, the Atlantic Convoy, this had an amazing amount of stuff too. Had a lot of different submarines, at least one American ship there. But the Atlantic Convoy set had a lot of merchant ships, a lot of, I'm guessing, would be like their submarine types, destroyers. So this Atlantic Convoy and the Bismarck set, because it's got a lot of British and a couple big German ships and then a lot of German submarines and stuff, this will be, depending on your rule set, I mean, a gold mine for setting up a lot of like wolf pack type games and things like that. So I'm actually super excited to get those put together. And it also includes the aircraft as well, so you can load up your carriers so you can do the Bismarck battle. Now what's interesting and you kind of have your preference. You can, depending on your rule set, get just the ships or ships with aircraft. So like if you play Naval Thunder, aircraft are kind of abstracted along with the submarines. So if you're playing a rule set where the aircraft are kind of abstracted, you can save yourself a few dollars and get without the aircraft. But I recommend that you get the aircraft because they look good and you never know when you're going to change rule sets. Now here's the other thing that they sent for me to play with, is they sent a couple of aircraft too and a couple ships. What I'm going to do is, because I was talking with them, the paper, if you watched all the videos I've done for Topside Mini, I did a stress test with some paper that, or the paper that didn't have anything printed on it. So my son and I are going to run these through some stress tests just to show you how good these are, how durable. Now the reason why that's important, it's not because people are going to get these and purposefully try to rip them. The concern that I had, and which is why we want to kind of stress these a little bit, is once they're fixed, in my mind I'm thinking with just paper or like cardstock, the edges and things are going to rip and tear through use. But the paper they're using, because it's tear resistant, I have a feeling that you're going to be able to withstand hours and hours and hours of playtime without ripping corners or edges or anything like that. So we're going to do some stress test videos to kind of show you the durability that you're getting. Because that was the first thing my wife said. She's like, well, why don't you just print these out on cardstock and stick them to cardboard or something like that? Well, the benefit of having it on this stronger paper is the fact that it's going to hold up to a lot of usage. So they did send a couple pieces so I can do some stress tests. So I'm looking forward to burning one of these. My wife said, well, if you burn it, doesn't the wood burn that they come on? I'm like, yeah, but that's not the point. When you're trying to overemphasize, anyway, it sounded funny at the time. But here's the other thing I wanted to show you then. What do you mount these to? And they, wow, look at that. They do an amazing job of packaging all the wood. I mean, this is a lot of wood for you to mount your minis to. And yes, I keep using the word mini. I know they're not miniatures, I get it, but I think these are great. And they give you all the hardware you need. So when you pay for the ship, it's not $1.50 or $2 for just a sticker on some really strong paper. It's also the wood pieces you need to mount these. So I just wanted to show you that they do take care of everything for you when you buy a set. So that's what the Topside Minis look like when you get one of the battle packs and they send it in a box for you. So I thought I would do this later. I think I might just do this now. Let me grab my scissors here. Well, maybe I won't do this now. I'll do it later. I gotta find scissors. I was gonna go ahead and mount one of these, but I'll do a separate little tutorial video. One of my previous videos I showed mounting, but it wasn't really labeled as a tutorial for putting these together. But I'll go ahead and do another tutorial for people who might have missed that, just so you can see how easy it is to get these all set up. I'll do like maybe an airplane and a big one and a little one, and then after that I'll go through and do a complete kind of order of battle for the Bismarck battle set and then for the Atlantic Convoy, so you can see exactly what comes in the box. So for now though, I hope this gives you an idea of the care that they take when they prepare your battle sets and send them to you. And like for 30 bucks, if you get one of the more expensive sets, like just saying for example, I mean that is a lot of ships that you're going to be playing with. Alright, for 30 bucks, if you're getting pewter miniatures, that's like 2 ships, 3 ships, depending on where you get it from. So again, I think this is a fantastic value to get you started in gaming. And then from there you can decide where you want to go as far as your miniatures collections. But these will always have a place in your inventory because they stack up, they're compact. Good luck trying to store 20 of these ships somewhere unless you've got a place set aside. But here I've got a whole fleet, and it only takes up a couple inches of space. So I still think these are well worth your time. If you already have naval collections, then it might not be worth it for you. But again, if you're like me, just starting out, I definitely think you should give them a try. And again, if you're still not sure, just send away for the free ship and see how that works for you. All right, anyway, thanks for tuning in, and I'll talk to you later when we've got some other things to show you. Thanks a lot. Bye.